Hey Sagittarians, how y'all doing? Welcome. We're going to be doing your second half of March general reading here. Let's talk about your meditation. Fascinating and confounding. I heard the song One Moment in Time by the illustrious Whitney Houston. I feel like the key lyric in that is, oh God, I can't remember the lyrics. Give me one moment in time when I'm more than I thought I would be. It kind of has this feeling where it's like, it's all up to you. Because I saw this image of someone standing on a dark stage, a spotlight going, starting to sing that song. And then it was like the stage moved and it was like this person grew into like a giant version of themselves, sitting in this fabulous garden with like butterflies and neon swirls. And it was just like, it was kind of like Who Framed Roger Rabbit world. If anyone knows that old movie. It wasn't like old, but you know what I mean. From the VHS days. It really feels like I saw you go from like, you know, quote, regular human-sized person, and then growing into this beautiful giant, like life-size, I kept hearing life-size version of yourself. It feels like you are in a position of whatever you say is, whatever you create exists. It feels like you're in a place of being a master creator. And I feel funny saying that because it's like we're always master creators. But there's something in the energy right now where you just got a little bit extra of that energy going on with you. And I'm excited to see where this reading goes. Please look up the lyrics to One Moment in Time by Whitney Houston because they're just, I'm channeling, they're not head, but they're very pertinent. Yep. Okay. What's the animal for Sagittarius? I'm getting Phoenix energy too. There's something about the transformative effects of fire and the cleansing that fire can provide as well, because fire is used to sterilize, right? There could be something about sterilizing fears, sterilizing or transmuting energies that you feel, especially from empaths watching this, that aren't yours. It's like you're the beacon. It's interesting. It's fascinating. It feels so like larger than life in every single way. I see, and I did the first shuffle, nothing hit. Something's, oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. Take this. Okay, let's talk. Let's talk. First of all, we have fire energy right off the bat here. We have the Cobra. Okay. Isis energy here. Let's talk. This is starting to make a lot of sense. I'm seeing all these things and I'm getting these messages, but why do I feel like there's a teacher in the room who is not giving me the answer, but would rather I come up with the answer for myself because they know that I can? Why does that feel so? Oh, I just got chills all over the body. There's a teacher listen to what I just said. There's a teacher in the room who is not going to give me the answer, but is lovingly waiting right here for me to come to the answer myself because they know that I have the answer. Ooh, guys, there's something in there. When the teacher is silent, it's not because they don't care. It's because they're teaching you to fish as opposed to giving you the fish, right? Something in that. Anyway, Cobra represents, masculine energy here, Isis energy as well, feminine energy. This is also about teachers, interestingly enough. This is about knowing when to strike and when to be still. It's that loving energy of a parent as well, where it's like that right blend of knowing when to say no and when to give a little and say yes. But this is the energy of the ultimate protection. This is the energy of the ultimate protection. I am so intimately familiar with Cobra energy. It is very personal. So let's talk. Nobody messes with the Cobra, right? You can understand why. Nobody messes with the Cobra. As a result, as an energy, as a totem, as a energy affecting you right now during this time period, I feel like you are being protected by Cobra energy. A lot of the times we get these animal energies. I'm like, oh, this is advice, or this is this, and I'm picking up this. I'm getting a very distinct message. You are being protected by Cobra energy right now, and I really love it. Okay? You're protected. I feel like there's an aspect of you're being shielded from collective energies that aren't yours, which doesn't mean that you won't have moments of feeling them. If you have a conversation with someone, you see something on the news and you're like, icky, icky, icky. You just got to transmute that through fire or however you do that. But you are being protected from a lot of it. I feel like I'm tapping into those who are sensitives, empaths, highly sensitive people, healers, mothers, fathers, anyone who takes care of other people, whether through an energetic source, being a light worker, being an energy worker, or directly as a parent or a caretaker. You're being protected by the Cobra energy right now. It feels sacred. It feels special. You know, pharaohs in ancient times in Egypt, you know, they very much worship the Cobra and they wore it on their diadems. And it was very much a thing because this is such a divine and absolute energy. Remember when I said that I saw someone looking regular sized and then turning into like life size? When a Cobra, this is a Cobra at the ready, ready to strike and defend and protect and attack, right? But there's a time when the sides of the Cobra skin are deflated or come down or in a stationary or passive position. But this is at the rise and the ready. So I like that we're seeing these two different sizes here as well. It feels very, very pertinent, okay? You're being protected. You also got the Buffalo energy, which I could not be more obsessed with. Stormy weather. Yeah, darlings. But the Buffalo is very much about, I did a post about this recently on Instagram. I'm feeling like because we got this animal, definitely go check it out. _lady_crow_. And go look at it because I definitely posted it. It was a bison energy, but you know, tomato. The Buffalo is very much about trusting that by trusting you're always going to have exactly what you need, then you always have exactly what you need, right? It's that effect. It's that energy. This is also about material things, trusting that you're never going to run out of supplies, that you're always going to have it. It's always going to be provided for money-wise as well. Also emotional needs. This is such good luck. You are being divinely protected and provided for. I think it's because you have great work to do and or you're doing great work already. Lightning never strikes the same place twice. I just heard that. I don't know why. Oh, yeah, I do. Okay. Crown chakra with these colors. There are upgrades coming in if you want them, just like a computer being upgraded. Your third eye sight is available for an upgrade. If you would like to receive that upgrade, set that intention and let it in. You can ask for Isis for help with that. Okay? Okay. Let's see what's going on for Sagittarius, second half of March. Wow. Divinely protected and provided for. Oh, God. The Chariot. Look at that fabulous queen. Is she wearing a crown? Is she wearing a crown? And I was just talking about the crown chakra. You better work. The Chariot, Cancerian energy. This is fast, forward-moving energy that is balanced. Now, here's why I'm extra obsessed. Because how she's depicted here is stationary, right? The bike is not moving. But you know how when a motorcycle... Oh, look, is she holding like a... What is that? A stick, a wand, she's about ready to like beat them haters off. No, I really like this energy here. It's protected and provided for. You know how when a motorcycle is stationary, you can still hear the engine revving and then you can turn guys, I'm not a motorcycle lady, but you can turn the gas or the engine or the accelerator like this, and it sounds like that even though it's stationary. This is the vroom vroom right now. You're being divinely protected and provided for during this vroom vroom. Okay, that's what this is. I'm also drawn to the maiden mother crone aspect because you see these two moons here, and I feel like in the middle is the maiden energy here, which is the energy of, maiden mother. No, this would be mother energy in the middle. Do you see maiden mother crone with the, new moon? Okay. Good Lord, there's a lot of information coming through. You are the second to last reading of this entire round, and I'm telling you, the information is flowing through like just in its own wonderful way. So this would be mother energy, and I was talking about, parent, but it's also, if you think about mother energy, that gives birth to new conditions. Mothers are, especially divinely protected. They nurture, they protect what's in their womb, or if they're the mother archetype, they nurture and protect their animals or friends or whatever have you, especially energy workers as well. And look at this smoke. There is something about surmounting and sitting on top of the collective energy and healing it while at the same time replenishing your own energy source and fire and optimism and awesomeness. Stars, moon and stars. Yeah. Oh God, I'm sometimes it really takes me a minute. Remember I was talking about Isis in ancient Egypt, and then we have the two sphinxes here. Anyway, Isis, very much here in your reading. They were like, hello. I was like, sorry. Okay. What else is going on for Sagittarius? Oh my God, I want to just throw a party. I want to throw a party for this Four of Wands realness. Four of Wands, repping your fire sign self here. Happy home and family. 11, major cause for celebration. The month of April, we're in a 4-year. Just celebrate good times. Come on. Standing in the spotlight, under a lit stage, in the sun, feeling fabulous. Any reason to celebrate, like I said, look at how happy these are with all the yellow. Oh my God. Seriously, this is really good times and cause for celebration. This is all the feel goods. This is birds chirping and the sun shining. Guys, I'm loving it. Wait a minute. Oh God, look. I'm telling you, when ice is in the room, it gets real. See how the New York scape behind her seems smaller because she's in proportion, she's bigger than the landscape. She's surmounting. It's like a 7 of Wands, but like empowered or something, even more so. And then see in this one how it graduates where they're smaller and the scape is bigger. I feel like it's all about perspective. Very cool. Okay, what else is going on for Sagittarius here? Please, this is amazing. Ice is better represent in work. Wow, Wheel of Fortune at the bottom there. The world. Sagittarius, I love you. The world is successful completion of a cycle. This is graduation day. This is the very last key in the deck. What comes after this is the Fool. This also represents all the fixed signs. I have felt Aquarius energy here too, by the way, because she was wearing these star earrings. And, we have Aquarius energy here. Again, this represents all the fixed signs. Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, and God, I'm completely blanking. Scorpio. Why did I blank on Scorpio? Oh, I know why I blanked on Scorpio. Okay, let's talk briefly about that. There's something to that. So I filmed Scorpio already. Like I said, you guys are second to last here. Scorpio's reading No Shade was very much about you have a responsibility for the energy that you create and the energy that you put out, especially during this time. Are you making your piece of the world better, or are you adding to the lower energy frequencies that everyone is susceptible to right now because we are human beings? And it was a bit of a tough love reading. It really, really was. I feel like this is the opposite of that. I feel like their advice is this reading. Okay, thank you, Spirit. This is so good. And 2 major arcanas here with the 4 of Wands. I'm obsessed. I love how I blanked on Scorpio. The Chariot. It's like so shady, but not, because it was for a good reason, I love Scorpios. I'm a Scorpio moon. It's like, there's no separatism. We're all one. It's just like their advice is this reading. Wow. Oh, wow. We have 8 of Wands at the bottom. 2 of Wands. I'm loving all this fire here for you. So this 2 of Wands is really beautiful because this is really about, getting that blueprint together. Remember when I said that this bike was stationary, but it was vrooming before taking off into the sunset? And you see how this is also a stationary energy, but it's an active inner movement and stillness because they're literally coming together to create the blueprint of where we're going to go next. Also this red and this red here. This is really putting your head together with yourself, but also your spirit guides or anyone around you who's helpful in this way, and really figuring out where you want this motorcycle to go. Right? Where do you want to go from here? It's not necessarily time to forge ahead with these energies. Obviously, collectively, we are all being called to be a hermit, right? But I feel like Spirit is saying the opportunities on the other side of this time, though, are so huge. Use this time well. Use this time constructively. Use this time cultivating your inner genius and passion. Because why? You are being protected and provided for. And I keep picking up like a mothering energy. That could be that you're actually a mother, whether it's to humans or fur babies. And or you're being asked to, Isis is divine mother energy as well. Really embody that divine. It doesn't matter if you're male. Come on now. Let's get with it, right? It's that energy of giving birth to new conditions is the mother aspect too that I'm clicking into, right? 4 of Wands. You are responsible for the energy that you put out there, and you're in a particular position of power and authority with Isis backing you. It's very good. God. Do you remember how I was talking about a more empowered version of 7 of Wands? 7 of Wands. So I really like this. This is that I'm bigger than body gives me credit for key. What is this about the perspective and size? We've got some size queens watching here. I'm just kidding. But there is something here about, it's your efforts that you put in now and keeping your energy clean and aligned, transmuting anything that comes to it, letting it flow through you and transmuting it, anything that's not yours or of a lower vibration, right? Along with this Four of Wands, you are being a source of inspiration, support, and light for not just those in your direct atmosphere, but because this is a time where we're really connecting with each other, checking in on each other, all of that good stuff. But this is also an energy thing. It's keeping your energy high. And the reason you're doing this is because it's going to have a collective domino effect for the better on the collective global energetic scape. Okay? I know that was a bit like of a mouthful, but I feel like you're getting what I'm saying. Okay? Also, the fact that the three wolves here as well, wolves are about instinct. And coming from that primal place. Oh, God pointed out something obvious. 7 + 4 is key right now. You also might have someone in your atmosphere who's a more masculine energy. I'm picking up on that is you're going to be a particular healing balm for that. Or you have this like strong feminine energy, but there's a masculine energy here blended with the feminine as well, with the Cobra as well, because it represents Isis, but Cobra is a masculine energy. So I'm feeling a lot of feminine and masculine. You can embody both energies really well, or you could be, a female that presents or leads with or identifies with masculine energy or vice versa. There's something about that. Or you could be stepping into a more masculine expression of yourself during this time, or vice versa, stepping into a more feminine expression at this time. There's something about that. Okay? The World. Someone could also be a single parent who's both a mom and a dad. I just heard that for somebody. The World. Oh my God, I got Shivy Me Bibs, and I love you. And look what's at the bottom of the deck. We have another Four of Wands. Oh, Sagittarius. This is the second to last reading, and it's giving me life. Oh my God, I'm so happy right now. Okay. I want to keep this jaunty little baby right here. 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups to clarify the world. 9 of Cups is wish fulfillment. 9 of Cups is, after this cycle passes, I feel like that's what this is saying. After this cycle passes, you're going to be in a place where you're like, wow. Because you were divinely protected and provided for. You have some serious wish fulfillment coming your way. But I also feel like it's like a really happy payback for all the good energy work and otherwise work that you're doing right now. Okay. Oh, geez. Okay. How do I say that? There are lower energies. I'm going to be very careful. There are lower energies that are going to be culled away right now through whatever form, and thus will leave more room and space for those who vibrate at a higher frequency, either through just being themselves or through concerted effort. There's something about that where the vibration is being lifted and you are spearheading this just by being you, just by feeling what you feel, just by keeping your head up good and being that example of what positivity and high vibration and faith looks like right now. I also feel like I'm tapping into some real energy workers. I don't even know if you remember, did I talk to you about the upgrade to the crown chakra? She's wearing a crown. What's happening? Some of you guys are going to find whatever you're good at now. And I feel like either intuitively or inherently, whether these are abilities you carried over from a past life or abilities that you've cultivated in this lifetime, I feel like there's going to be a time here real soon, especially in Virgo, because I'm really drawn to the Four of Wands here twice, where you're going to find that it's kind of like Alex Mack. Does anyone remember Alex Mack? I'm dating myself, but it was an old show on Nickelodeon where she got like in contact with this alien sludge glue or something and suddenly was like, super gifted, supernaturally gifted. I kind of feel like that's what I'm looking at here. You also think about a cobra. It's swift but deadly and the venom is potent, but I feel like it's a positive venom that's being injected here where you're just going to be an upgraded version of yourself. You know that moment when it all clicks in. Give me one moment in time bigger than body gives me credit for, Jack and the Beans, all this stuff. Upgraded version of yourself, and I really like it. And it's yours to receive and yours to enjoy. Sagittarius, I like it. I want a goddess. I want a goddess. Sekhmet's at the bottom, more Egyptian energy here. You are stronger than you think you are, and your strength assures a happy outcome. I feel like that is, let's get one, organically. She's also dressed in purple. There's a crown chakra, and she's wearing a crown. Oh my God, yes. She is one of my absolute favorites. Freya. Bold. Look at how fabulous. Also wearing some beautiful headgear with wings and the links here. Unleash your adventurous side. Take risks and be daring. Why? Why take risks and be daring? Why take risks and be daring? Because you are divinely protected and provided for. Okay. Now this take risks and be daring is going to be very different for a lot of you. I feel like for a lot of you though, it does see this wings with this headwear here, this lovely Valkyrie goddess amazingness life that she's giving me right now. This is going to be about, you know, take risks and be daring. I received these upgrades. I'm going to work with the energy that's going on and treat every day as its own accomplishment. I feel like around that is not expecting today to look like yesterday or expecting tomorrow to look like today. That is amazing. Also, I'm getting that the true strength is vulnerability. True strength is in vulnerability in the Eye of Horus. There's been Egyptian vibes all over here, honey. So there's something going on with Isis and Egyptian vibes and yeah, star sapphire. Oh, okay, fine. Okay, the crown chakra is purple. The third eye chakra is indigo. Kind of the color of her rings right here. If you can see her rings on the middle finger there. And do you see how that's covered up? I'm hearing that you have this ability. So when a snake sheds its skin, its eyes get very cloudy and it can't see as well. You're being called to rely on not what you see with your 3D eyes. I think we all know what I'm saying with that, or hear, okay? But it's about tuning into what you know to be true through your intuition and through your instinct as well. That in itself is being bold. By not observing any sort of status quo, by not going, oh, I'm going to believe everything I hear. Oh, I'm just going to engage and meet you where you are. And even if it's at a lower place vibrationally or energetically than I am. Okay, this is the time for Freya and Isis and Sekhmet. You know what I mean? Also, I'm hearing, you know, with this Lynx energy too, it's interesting because Lynx represents secrets, but not in a bad way, like not really privacy either. It's more like secrets and what is yet to be revealed, kind of like the High Priestess. And I feel like there's something about you have access at this moment to truths and future events, timelines, and realities that others don't, just what it is. So you can take advantage of that. Okay, there's something about seeing through the eyes of a cat or a lynx, something about that. If anyone has a cat or cats, oh, Isis, oh, Egyptians are also, oh my God, they used to worship cats. Good Lord. I feel like I'm just chugging along, just getting things that I do over here. And then there's lions here. Okay. All right. I'm here. And then the sphinxes as well. There's something about that energy, the 9 lives, but also they were considered so sacred, cats were, and able to move in between different realities and dimensions. There's also something about they do have a solitary aspect to them where they kind of move and go as they please. If you have cats, if you don't, it's okay. But if you do, I think it might be extra helpful just observing them and staring them in the eyes. There's something about being a cat right now that's kind of amazing. If you think about it, they're not the most social creatures all the time. There's something about this. There's like a joke in here, not in a bad way, but like a cosmic ha-ha in the lion energy here. You are stronger than you think you are, and your strength assures a happy outcome. Darn straight it does with the world and the 9 of cups. I'm hearing genie in a bottle. This is a really good opportunity to be very specific around this wish fulfillment, whatever this is, especially with the Buffalo 2 also has to do with really good things coming your way. Go ahead and get specific about that because I do feel like there's going to be more than one option on the other side of this. But I do feel like there's one that you want to link your energy to more specifically so that you can draw that one in to the forefront of the options. Okay. All right. Sagittarius, you made life complete. Thank you. I'm sending you so much love and light. I really hope that this helped and resonated. If so, please let me know in the comments below. You know, I just love reading through your comments so very much. And with that being said, I'm sending you all the love and light and strength and Isis energy in the world. I love every single one of you. And as always, just thank you for being you and be well. Until next time.